As principal, it's been an absolute joy to be living and working in Scotland, and particularly to have responsibility for this amazing conservatoire. We are in a very fortunate position of having key partnerships with every major national company across all of our disciplines. So the orchestras that are located in Glasgow and in Edinburgh all have very important schemes, side by side, mentorships, opportunities for our conductors or composers that really benefit our student body. The National Theatre of Scotland works with our actors. Scottish Ballet helped develop our dance program. Our production and design students are regularly working in the halls and venues around the city and with the national companies as well. It's a real privilege, and we take full advantage of it.
I think the fact that the RCS has such a good link with big companies like the National Theatre of Scotland is really good for us as students. It kind of makes us feel empowered, I think, because it kind of breaks down those barriers. You don't sort of think of all these doors closed to you. You kind of see that they're actually open to you. These companies are people you can speak to and are approachable and are people you will work with in the future and will have good relationships with, and it's good to sort of have started that now while we're still studying, so it's not quite so scary when we're leaving. I think working with Graham McLaren and NCS has shown us that not to put limits on ourselves and on our work, and that if you just try things, you can normally do them. Like, they sort of work with this ethos of like, well, just try this, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but it might, and from that we were able to make great things happen. So I think it's just about never putting limits on yourself and always just trying things, and anything's possible.
Our students' work is embedded locally, nationally, and internationally. You'll regularly find our students obviously performing in this building, but they also perform throughout Glasgow, in halls, in unexpected places, sometimes, weather permitting, even out of doors. We're a great participant in international festivals such as Celtic Connections, which partners heavily with our traditional music course, and the Edinburgh International Festival, where we perform regularly at the Fringe and in the main festival with our opera students and our musical theatre students and our actors.
So it's great to work with somebody like Sir Andrew Davis, who is such an established musician, to be working with that and seeing his expectations and gaining knowledge from working with him was amazing. To do an opera like The Rake's Progress, which is an amazing piece of music, very interesting, amazing libretto, was a great opportunity to work on that, an amazing opportunity for us to learn it as students and to see professionals working in that sort of environment.
We're deeply involved with all of the orchestras, including the BBC Scottish Symphony Orchestra, the Royal Scottish National Orchestra, the Scottish Chamber Orchestra, and the Scottish Ensemble.
The quality of the students that we're able to work with is incredibly high. During our Ensemble Week, which happened just a few weeks ago, we had some absolutely world-class students working with us, and our musicians at Scottish Ensemble were incredibly impressed with their commitment and quality of performance. So they really are very strong partners for us here in Glasgow.
We're here in India as part of one of our student apprenticeship programs. We have apprenticeship programs with all the major orchestras in Scotland, and this particular one with the BBC Scottish Symphony Orchestra. And not only is this an apprenticeship program that has our students actually working with the orchestra, but they're actually working with the orchestra whilst on tour.
Their ability to not just follow but really collaborate has been just really impressive. Quite often when you put repertoire like that together very last minute, and a lot of it is very improvised and quite virtuosic, so I'm doing all kinds of things that are very hard to follow, and they've just been absolutely with me the whole way. So the whole thing has been really, it's been a huge highlight of the whole trip for me, actually.
They are an unbelievable credit to the Royal Conservatoire. They're doing a brilliant job. The SSO players are loving having them with us. They're playing well, they're playing brilliantly, and they're a credit.
Just as we encourage our students to collaborate, I'd like to think that the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland as an institution is open and hungry for partnerships and great ideas. We've been delighted to have this conversation, and we look forward to carrying it on with so many of you into the future.